What's going on, race fans? Just getting ready to get the 358 up and running. We got Plattsburgh this weekend, this coming Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. I've been kind of taking it easy on racing. As you probably noticed, this past week I got to fill in as the lead announcer at Mohawk International Raceway. Brian Page was sitting out. He was called in sick that day, and the week before I kind of just landed into I kind of just played around and jumped on the microphone just for the fun of it. The first week, I was supposed to do the video producing for the track, and I ended up getting logged out of the computer, no passwords. The people couldn't find the information to get the stuff rolling, so I kind of just sat there and I talked with Pager a little bit and did some commentating for a little while, and then come to find out he needed to call in sick the next week, so I was able to cover for him and I put on a show. So that was pretty fun, you know. I was something I've never done before. I always wanted to try it because you go to the races and that's pretty much the first guy that you walk into is you hear the announcer and he's hosting the show. So I'm just getting some car stuff ready for my big race on Saturday. I'll be back at Mohawk again. I'm going to try to do the TV production again, and maybe I'll jump on the microphone for a little bit and help out Pager again. We'll see how that goes. Well, just working on my car here. Look at making some adjustments, tightening it down. You notice that the car seems pretty soft. Like I keep lifting the left front tire up. I seen somebody commenting on it. My suspension is pretty stiff right now. Like I'm running a pretty average suspension, and I was kind of wondering what was going on. I wasn't really getting any drive off the corner, but I had my bar up here set pretty high up. So what that does is, the higher up you go on here, when the car tilts over on its side, this left rear tire will kind of come forward. So it kind of like turns your car sideways. But if your car's already hiked up, when you're hitting the gas coming off the corner, it's very much making the car lose grip. It's really just to help you get into the corner. I usually like having a short left rear because it helps the car turn into the corner. You can kind of just throw it in sideways and let it go. So I'm gonna move this down a little bit, and then the car's gonna be a little bit straighter coming off the corner because it stays hiked up quite a bit. So that's pretty important. But if you're wondering why the car is so like tipping over, it's because of this. I have a huge weight right here, if you see this. So that's like a 60 or 80 pound weight, and it's like high up on the car, right? So I was only about 135 pounds 2 years ago when I put this car together. And now that I put on a little bit of weight here, I'm almost at 175 right now. I could probably take that off, but I'd be cutting it close on the scales. So I might try to take that off and put the weight a little bit lower. Like my car actually has a whole bunch of weights on it. And because the car I only have to weigh 2350, and the motor's light because it's all aluminum W16 motor. So the car's pretty light already, which is why I had to put a bunch of weight on it. And then we got a big block race coming up at Plattsburgh pretty soon. They're gonna make me weigh 2500 or 2450. So in the big block race, even though I'm using a small block with a W16, they're gonna make me add 100 pounds just to go over the scales for time trials, which is pretty big disadvantage. You know, this motor's only a 327 cubic inch motor. W16 is 327, and I'm gonna be racing against big blocks with like 460s and 800, 900 horsepower. So I don't see why I would have to add 100 pounds, but it is what it is. I'm just buckling this stuff down, just tightening down all my nuts and bolts. Went over it. I still didn't do my tires yet. Every week I gotta grind my tires, and every time I wanna go out on the track, but I did go through the car already, tighten all the nuts and bolts. I'm just making my final adjustments now before I put it back down on the floor, and then I'll keep doing some measuring. It's pretty much what I'm doing, is just putting it up and putting it back down and measuring it and making sure everything's all good. Well, that's what I'm working on, and that's what I've been up to. Been kind of taking it easy on on the racing thing right now because I only have this one W16 motor. So everybody's been asking why I'm not racing, right? But it's because I only have one W16 motor, and I bought it used at the end of last season, and it had like, I don't know, probably about 1,000 laps on it. But he just had it refreshed or did valves or some valve springs, something, I don't know what it was. But I still don't want to risk having anything happen to the engine without having an engine here as backup, because I'm just getting ready to start some series racing. We're going to Plattsburgh for regular championship racing this Saturday. I don't know the date of it. I'm going to say it's May 25th. May 26th, May 27th, I think this is going to be the date for Plattsburgh. But then June 4th, we head out to Glenridge for the first series race for dirt car. So I'm pretty excited about that one. I'm going to go traveling and check that out. That's kind of what I've been working on here, and just making sure everything's all good. And it's not that I don't want to be racing. Once I get a couple motors, I'll go venturing out. Since I'm not really running for points anywhere except Plattsburgh and the dirt car series, I'll be able to hit up different tracks like randomly. So I'll be able to do a race at Mohawk, a race at Cornwall, Brockville, probably I'd go check out. You know, maybe Can-Am just for a quick trip out there once I get my spec motor back. Because I'm excited for the spec motor. Just to feel that horsepower at the end of last year. I gotta see what it does at Mohawk. Like, I want to see if my car's see if I can compete at Mohawk with that good motor. Because I felt like that was all I was lacking, was just horsepower going on the backstretch, especially at Mohawk. But so that's what I've been doing, and been lacking on the videos because of that. But I did produce the video, and I posted it to my channel from Mohawk, the full race event. So like, they're having some issues there at Mohawk with the audio system. The audio was pretty rough sounding, but I did check it out, and we let them know what was going on with it. So the owner says they're gonna work on it this week, and they should have all the speakers working. Because as far as I could tell, it looked like only the one speaker down in the end on turn 1, and then the other speaker was down on the end on turn 4. Those were the only ones that were working, and everybody in the middle couldn't really hear what was going on. And then because we had the volume turned up so much, it was loud for them, and then nobody else could hear. And then it also ruined the audio on the video that I posted. It's very staticky, and I didn't even want to post it because it didn't even really sound great. It was hard to listen to. I mean, it could just be because of my voice, I don't know. Just wasn't really feeling like that was my best video. Like, for me, I like to have good audio. I don't even like taking videos inside the garage because I know the echoes affects it. So it's always really important to me, but I said I gotta at least post something. It's been a while, and people need to see what I'm doing, and I gotta show what's going on. So I'm just gonna bolt down the back of my car here, and we'll get it all up to date and looking pretty good. And then I'm gonna work on tires in a little bit, and if he's gonna stick around, I'll make some videos about tires. Holy man, I was sick for about 3 weeks. I had a headache that went on for 3 weeks. It started a week before Plattsburgh, so actually it's probably been about a month. But it was just like a stuffy nose, and I had a sore throat at the beginning. But I had a headache almost every day for that whole time. It's finally just going away. This past week I've been feeling a lot better. Feeling a lot more back to normal. Work's been a little bit crazy and a little hectic, just a little random stuff happening. Today over the weekend, we had the sewer backup at the dispensary that I'm working at. So I was pretty much ankle deep in cleaning up crap for the past 2 days, which it is what it is. We gotta make it. You gotta survive, right? It happens. It's just one of the things that they throw at you. So, but we got that all pretty well situated, and we still got more to do on that this week. Got some of the contractors are coming in to clean out the pipes over there, and we're just busy with that all day at work. But we got it done. That's all that matters. Same thing we're getting with this thing. This race car will be all ready for Saturday. It's Tuesday right now while I'm filming. So my daughter's with my mom. So she's watching her right now. So it gives me a little bit of free time to work on the car and do what I gotta do. Get it ready for the weekend. It's been kind of nice having a little bit over of an open schedule. I've been doing a lot of stuff with my daughter, going all over the place and just get to do little stuff while she's growing up. So that's kind of cool too. But I'm gonna get back at it, and thanks for watching the whole video and subscribing and keeping an eye out for all the racing action. And I'm working on some t-shirt graphics and logos and stuff like that. I should have stickers soon. Yeah, I think I can hear the ice cream truck coming. I can hear the music. So just stay tuned. I'm just gonna be fixing my car up and I'll bring you along with me. And thanks for watching the video. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you on Saturday.
So much clearer. The only man holding me back was the one standing in the mirror. Shit went wrong, not quite how I designed. I've been impressed since the beginning cause of where I reside. I was out snared, I'm screaming with pride. I've been the hella back, I still got this bitch in drive. Gave the devil high five, I never felt more alive. The game dying out now and I'm here to revive. These lambs should be grateful for how long to survive. I lost my hunger, but I was blessed not to be deprived.